The year is 1978, and what a year it was. In fact, studies show that 1978 was the year the world has never had it so good. Scientists discovered that despite an overabundance of polyester flares and bouffant hair, 1978 was the year that the world's quality of life peaked. So, how do we know this? Well, experts at the University of Canberra found that while global GDP, which is a measure of economic progress, has increased over time, as you can see in the green line, a more complex measure, which takes quality of life into account and is called the GPI, or Genuine Progress Indicator, in fact peaked in 78, and as you can see, it's never fully recovered. So, technically, 1978 was the best year ever. Anyway, moving on from graphs and GDP, Australia has seen 4 decades of massive change since then. Let's go back and have a look at what happened in 78. Well, science was doing her thing, with the world's first IVF baby, little Louise, born. Since then, more than 5 million babies have been born worldwide through assisted reproduction. Technology, it still had quite a way to go. However, Sony built a prototype of the Walkman, the very first portable stereo. And Grease, the biggest grossing film and the soundtrack for most of us growing up. Who doesn't remember using a hairbrush as a microphone to sing "You're the One That I Want"? And of course, the Bee Gees' "Staying Alive" and the YMCA "Village People" are 2 of that year's biggest hits and continue to be sung today. And of course, before we all became addicted to Angry Birds and came up Mum's Facebook page, Space Invaders, the world's first video arcade game, is launched. The first Sydney Gay and Lesbian Mardi Gras parade is held in Oxford Street, and even though it was a really, really long time coming, I love that finally Australia voted to allow same-sex marriage. And back then it was super cheap. Check out this canteen list from 1978. You could get a Vegemite sandwich for 26 cents, and no one knew what gluten-free was or that sugar was poison. I mean, what kid doesn't need as many cake options as sandwich options for some nutritional foods to get them through their day? And you know what? No wonder 1978 was the best year ever. It's when the absolutely gorgeous, glamorous, kind, eccentric and funny Catherine Yvette Thompson was born. And the world has never ever been quite the same.
Where's the kiss?
Do you want chocolate? You can go.
Because there's no one here.
Hey!